let's talk about Ambry Thomas, another defensive back that we're intrigued by. What I've seen from Ambry is that in one-on-one drills, he's really good. Now, one-on-one drills are a very specific, particular kind of drill. Basically, it's press man coverage, face to face, contact at the beginning of the route, and trailing the guy the rest of the way. He's done that in college. It's what he did in college. He's 6 feet tall. He's got long arms. He's pretty fast. So if he's, can remain in contact or in phase with a guy like Deebo Samuel, he'll get out at the catch point before Deebo. He's good at it. I've seen him beat Deebo numerous times. Now in 11-on-11 stuff, when he's playing off and playing zone and reading the offense, he looks like a rookie. But I think there are things to be encouraged by. What have you seen from the clips you've seen from Ambry?
So the first thing I want to do is not overreact in a positive way, because it's kind of like they're throwing him, in baseball terms, they're throwing him hanging sliders. And he's hitting them out of the park the way he should be. And what I mean by that in football terms is that they're stacking the deck in his favor. That's what he's good at. And he posted a lot of reps. Was it like 12 or 13 reps or something like that? He got a lot of reps with the 225.
Yeah.
When you're, I'm not saying Deebo or Ayuk are not going to be strong, but he's very strong, especially for a cornerback. So when you're putting him right here in their face, that boom, that pop off the line will favor him.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. It's like a bantam going against the heavyweight for the first shot when they're this close together. So that's the thing. So he should win those matchups is what I'm saying. He should look good, because that's, like you said, that's what he's good at. That's what he's practiced at.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's concerning because of the way the 49ers defense favoring zone coverage most of the time.
Cover 4, you're not going to be playing press, man.
Exactly.
And they play a lot of cover 4, yeah.
Exactly. So what good is that going to do unless they shift the scheme, or if they put him in packages where he's expected to two-man, bump in the run coverage, be in the face of it. If you remember, when we were talking about what he looked like when he come out of college, we both said that he was well known for getting his hands on the receiver and affecting the route.
Right.
And against Deebo Samuel, who's so explosive, so maneuverable, if he's that first step running into a guy who's physically stronger than him, which I think is the case, definitely.
Wow. Shots fired, Deebo.
Yeah, you're going to have to work on your bench.
That's right.
But Ambry Thomas, it's in his favor. The better athlete, I think, is Deebo Samuel. And that's why if it's going to be zone, Deebo might eat him up. And we've seen it in camp. He's gotten eaten up on a lot of routes where he was giving them more of a cushion. He can't play with cushion.
Yep. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I think he fits the Niners off defense on third down. He fits what they want to do on third down. But
and that's why I'm
second down. But hold on.
Right.
What I want to say real quick is that what he does well is the most important thing for a cornerback. So I like him. The fact that he can win in these one-on-one drills is not easy for cornerbacks. And it means that he has serious talent. So the Niners have to make this work.
Yes, within that first 5 yards, you have to affect the route because it breaks down. It's a domino effect. The quarterback can read where the receiver is, but if everything goes according to plan, he's going through his reads, knowing he's going to go there, and he's going to lead the receiver. If the route is affected, he has to basically account for that. And that's an extra split-second decision a quarterback has to make. He might not even throw the ball if the route is broken down completely. So that's where Ambry Thomas' raw skill set is perfect. And that's why they drafted him, is because the raw talent is there. Again, I'm going to go back and fall back on what I said, that as a slot corner in the nickel, I think is where he needs to reside for now, because I think Emmanuel Mosley, and I think, of course, Jason Verrett is a shoo-in, but I think Emmanuel Mosley's had a decent camp as well. And I think those are the guys that have a little bit more of an advantage, both with press, but they're familiar with zone as well. And Ambry Thomas is just not ready for that. Next year could be his year.
Also, the Niners don't have a backup nickelback. They have K'Wan Williams and no one else. So yesterday when K'Wan had like a vet day off, the nickelback was B.W. Webb, who may not make the team. If he makes the team, he'll make it as the 6th cornerback. And last year, the Niners only kept 5. So if they keep only 5 and the 2 backups are the 2 rookies they drafted, one of those 2 is going to have to be able to play in the slot. Could be Ambry. The thing is, neither one got any reps in there in training camp. There is still a month to get them acclimated, but something to think about.
What do you make of B.W. Webb being played in place of K'Wan instead of Ambry Thomas?
It means that he has an opportunity to make the team as the 6th cornerback. They may be thinking about keeping 6 corners. If they keep only 2 quarterbacks, if they say they cut Rosen and put Sudfeld on the practice squad, something like that, they could keep a sixth corner.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because usually you need a backup nickel, and usually, I mean, if you keep only 5, then one of those guys can do 2 things. Last year it was Mosley. They also had Akello Witherspoon. So I don't know.
I kind of like maybe BW Webb is more game speed right now, but and maybe that's all it was. They were giving him reps to see where he was because they already know what they have in Ambry Thomas. And that could be what that is that they didn't need to play Ambry Thomas. But personally, his physical strength, his size, his ability to keep up with things that are normally in the slot, like slot receivers, seeing the backs come out of the backfield, seeing tight end formations and things like that. I think that Ambry Thomas I'm really intrigued by him as the backup slot.
We talked to him yesterday, and someone said, which corners in the league do you watch the most? Which is an interesting question sometimes, because when players answer it honestly, it kind of tells you how they see themselves. And he said Jalen Ramsey, Stephon Gilmore, Xavier Howard. He said the big time press corners. That's what I see myself as, big time press corner. So you're right.
Cornerbacks need confidence. If they don't have that, they would. Akello Witherspoon, all the tours in the world, no confidence. Sad story, to be honest with you. I hope he works out. Not at our expense, but I hope he works out. But yeah, I like the swagger. I mean, it's expected with quarterbacks. Richard Sherman is kind of the apex predator when it comes to confidence, and they're all in his mold, in his image.